going on, guys? Kirk here from MGG, and behind me is my G82 M4, which unfortunately is the filthiest it's ever been. But we have a perfect solution for that because I just picked up a brand new pressure washer from Draft Tools. This is their new G20 pressure washer. I'm super excited to try it out because I haven't had one at the house, and hopefully this is going to make cleaning the car a breeze. So very excited to try it out. I'm going to unbox it, show you how it works, and most importantly, get this car back to the original state. So stay tuned, let's get started. All right, so if you guys haven't heard of Draft Tools, they've been making a lot of household appliances for the last few years, mainly known for the retractable hoses that you can find in any of their pressure washers or in any of their vacuums. This one is their new Grandfalls G20. I'm super excited, as I mentioned, to try it out because I haven't had a pressure washer that we can have at the house to use to clean the cars. Now, just gonna show you what's included inside the box. The installation, from what I've seen online, is pretty easy. There really shouldn't be much to it. You have the instruction manual. It does come with this connecting hose that's going to connect from the pressure washer to the outlet outside. It does have some screws that are going to be used to mount the pressure washer itself to the wall. Some nozzles, different sizes. Going to take a closer look at that in a second. Some more accessories. This, I'm not sure if the camera is going to pick it up. It is a little pin device that I guess is used to clean out the pressure washer nozzle, just in case it gets clogged. So definitely don't want to lose this. Let's try it. And then finally, the main centerpiece, which is the pressure washer itself. Now, it does come with an included trigger that you guys can use for your pressure washer and also your foam gun. It does have this nice extension, which basically stores all of your nozzles, as I mentioned before. Most likely, we won't be using that. I do have a shorty gun that we can use. And just to show you guys what it looks like, now check this out. Now, I opted for this gunmetal finish. I think it's really nice, very sleek. It does come in also a silver color as well. Pretty straightforward as far as a pressure washer should be. Very simplistic design, and most importantly, it does have a retractable hose. Now, this hose specifically, from what they say online, extends all the way out to 65 feet. I'm going to be putting that to the test just to see how it is. When you're finished, it retracts as it should. This is an on and off switch. It does require it to be plugged in. So once we go ahead and mount it on the wall, I need to have access to a power outlet just to make sure everything is good. And also, we're probably going to be using a longer hose because I don't think this is going to be long enough to reach the outlet outside. I do have a spare one that we can try out. But other than that, this is pretty much the setup. Right now, we're just going to go ahead and mount it on the wall, show you guys what it looks like in the garage, and then we can go ahead and clean the car. So you know how I mentioned that this trigger comes in the kit? It's a little bit longer. Now, they do offer as an additional optional accessory that you can get the shorty trigger, which is what I'm going to be using for today's video. It does come with a quick disconnect for the bottle, a little bit easier to handle form factor wise, and most likely what I'm going to be using for the pressure washer going forward. Now, in order for us to get started, as I mentioned, we are going to be needing to mount this on the wall with these 4 screws. So right now, we're going to go ahead and figure out where we want to put it and then put it on the wall and test it out. Now, to get the pressure washer mounted, thankfully, Draft Tools gave us this lovely template that we're going to be using to mark the holes. Now, you do have to mount it vertically just based on how the mount is designed. All I need to do right now is just to make sure that 1, it's level, and then 2, making sure that the holes that I'm marking will line up properly. So, first things first, definitely don't want to have this lean. instructions say you're supposed to hand tighten, so just gonna do that for now and then make any adjustments if we need to. As you guys can see, the length is real. I doubt we're ever gonna need to have it this long. Well, it's really good to know that I have this type of lens so I can wash any part on the driveway that I need, including the driveway itself or the cars. And the best part is, it retracts. Alright, so now that we have the pressure washer installed, lovely mounted on the wall, it's time to go ahead and turn this thing on. So the first thing we're going to have to do is to turn on the hose, let the system purge out a little bit, let some of the air out, and then after that we can turn it on and then begin the washing process. Alright, so now that we have water free flowing, it's time to turn the system on and get this thing started. Alright, so as you guys can see, the kit comes with 4 attachable nozzles. These are angled nozzles, anywhere from 0, 15, 25, and 40. For the purposes of washing the car, we're going to be testing out a few of them just to see which one we prefer. Most likely it's going to either be 15 or 25. To attach it to the trigger, all you have to do is pull down the quick disconnect, make sure it snaps into place, and then once we're outside, we can go ahead and test it. Alright, so now the moment of truth. Always want to test it pointing straight down. Yeah! She works. Alright, now to get things started off, we're going to be adding some Geon foam to the foam gun. Now, I did notice that the foam gun is a little bit small for my liking. I think it's good enough to at least get one car done. To get things started, just going to add a little bit. Now, I typically like to start off with the wheels and then get to the car. I'm going to add a little bit more water to this and get things started. I don't know many people are like me, but I like to keep my cars clean and wash them at least once a week. Most of the time it's stored inside, so I don't really have to worry about it getting too dirty. But because we always are shooting content a lot of the time, it always makes sense to keep it clean as possible. I'm really excited for is the foaming part of this entire process. Again, I do love that I can extend the hose as much as I need to. You know, 65 feet really definitely helps a lot, especially on such a hot day because we have to wash the car in the shade. But work with what we're given, and so far it's working fantastic. All right, and now the exciting part, time to foam. Okay, just want to make sure it's nice and secure. All right, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. I probably need to adjust how the flow is, but overall pretty pleased with how the foam sits on the car right now. Alright guys, now before we go ahead and wrap up and show you what the car looks like, I just wanted to highlight some of the additional capabilities of the pressure washer. Now as you guys can see, there's a clear difference between the right side and the left side. I went ahead and started cleaning the right side just so you guys can see a comparison difference. The flow of the pressure washer is strong enough to really get the job done, and as you guys can see, it makes a really big difference. Now Giraffe Tools does sell an additional attachment accessory that you can use to wash your driveway. I just went ahead and used a long trigger paired up with the 15-degree nozzle. It works totally fine. However, if you do want to get the attachment, I highly recommend doing it. But before we go ahead and wrap this video up, I figured I'd just show you guys a quick example of how it works. Now guys, bear in mind this has a max pressure of up to 2500 psi and a max flow of 2.2 GPM, more than enough to get the job done. Alright guys, I hope you're ready to see what the final result looks like. Check this out. Honestly, There's nothing better to me than having a very clean car, and this is no exception. Guys, the G20 pressure washer did its thing. I'm super happy with the results from the install to actual using the pressure washer, using the foam cannon. Everything worked pretty seamlessly. I have really no complaints. Now, I would honestly recommend getting this for your house, for your shop. It's a very useful tool and it really gets the job done. Again, from the install to using it, everything was just a breeze, especially at the price point. I don't really think there's a whole lot of competition for pressure washers that you can get that can give you this type of ease of use and quality. I am very interested in seeing how the other Draft Tools products work. They do have other accessories from vacuums, hoses, different things you can use, but using the pressure washer again for the first time, no complaints. I definitely recommend you guys check it out. I will be leaving a link down below so you guys can see all of the details, including price points, different options that you can have for accessories, and everything else in between. But as you guys can see, the car is clean. I'm very happy. I'm going to take this on a drive. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Tune in for more geared up content. Let me know what you think down below of the new G20 pressure washer. And until then, guys, as usual, we're gone.